Alright. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I'm AdamAnthony, and today I'm here with some Space Engineer. And today we're doing another build video because, well, I need to kill time so that those batteries charge up on all those new ships. Because, yeah, they're going to take a while to fully charge. And, yeah. Damn cough. So, the most reason why I wanted to start building this compound was because I finished the, basically the refuel station. So I've gone ahead and I built basically the way for it to recharge the batteries on the ships. So we got small ships, docks here that can dock from underneath or from the side on all four directions. And then I have up here that I have the larger ship refuels. And I might change this part a little bit. Oh, sorry about that. Ugh. So in here, on top, this is where I'm going to start building the space stations. So this is where I'm going to put the frame up, where I get the central engines, and yeah, the basic layout of it. But we're going to start out with something small, and I'm going to try and get a smaller version where either I can land it on a planet or leave it in orbit, one of the two, or make it big enough so I have two bases, one for a refuel station in the middle that when I get over there I can disconnect from, and then lure the outer ring down onto the planet or the moon. I don't know, we'll see what my mind can come up with and what the game allows me to do. So yeah, anytime now, once I feel more comfortable, I'm going to bring Uncle Eddie down and have him park right over there. But for today, we are going to look after this. So, I've been experimenting with new ways to make my windmill towers, and now I have to figure out, so I have the basic layout of my base, so it's not too, it's square-ish, but it will develop, because I'm going to have a power station, the command tower, the refining area, a big storage building. We're going to have a good amount of parking for our smaller ships. Perhaps a big dock for, well, yeah. Ooh, should I leave the shipyard out of? Well, no. Let's have another. I don't know about that. Well, we'll see. Because I might make. We'll see. Depends what I plan to do. We're gonna need a power generation for like a reactor for when we finally get some uranium, as well as the wind turbine, and I'm going to try out to build the sun chasing solar panels for some extra power. But first we gotta figure out, I don't know first where I'm going to build, because for power is one thing I really need to get done first, and I'm trying to decide where I want to start building the power. The power grid. Well, the power grid does the power generators. Cause yeah, I'm gonna have a place to print our small ships, park our ships, to charge them, or drop a place to drop the cargo off in the refining area. We'll probably put a mine here. We'll find a spot to put the closest mine. So this, we should probably just branch out. I'll do like 10 to 15 blocks one way, 10 to 15 blocks another, 10 to 15 going from the back maybe. So I got like wind turbine and solar panels on one side. I'll have a shipyard on the other, and what was that back one going to be then? What would that last part be? Really, game? Now you decide to go all dark and stormy?
Fuel critical.
Oop, there we go. Okay, so let's begin. Okay, so this is the center point. This spot will be left open. All I gotta do is recolor it. So I will, because this is basically where I'm gonna start the videos from now on. I'm gonna be in the center here explaining stuff. So that's done there. So now it's just filling out the spaces. Now the squares don't necessarily mean how big the area I chose to build in for that. So let's see. Well, if I want to make this like a little, should I make this in the center of my so I'll have a way to get in from there. That's the beginning, or the front. Okay, boom, 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 boom. How do I want this to look? That's the thing. How do I want it to look? Okay, so I'm gonna go. See, right? Well, what is this? Is a Leibniz BH? Well, because that will no, because that'll be where I'm building strictly the space stations. I need an actual shipyard down here as well. Okay, so let's go. How far can I go out? This way before it goes into the ground. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go 20. Yeah, I have to cut those trees down. I will. So shipyard on one side, power on the other. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, so then that will lead to the line of power stations or turbines that will keep me going for now. The other side will be the shipyard, which I'm going to kind of hold should I hold off a little bit? Well, no, if I'm going to make a shipyard, I want to make a bit of a try to do because this basically everything here is going to be a prototype that will go to my stations in a perfected, just crisp version working order. That way, everything's going to work smoothly on my stations. Okay, so let's get the turbines going. So let's do that. Now, the new way I figured out how I'm going to build my turbines is first we're going to make something a little like this. Frick, I gotta worry about turret towers as well, don't I? Actually, you know what? I'll have a different... Oh no, I used to have some turrets for the asteroids when I eventually enable them. But we'll when we cross that bridge, we'll see. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Then we're gonna put at least, see, 3 I think would be a good size. Would be good enough to keep us going. Enough to recharge, have stored up. Excuse me, there it is. Getting that frog out of my throat. I had to go and go just like that. And do the same to the other. Bloop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Hold on. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Sweet. And this will allow me to gain optimal power at all times. Okay, so now we have the 3 towers. That should work perfectly. First, what we're going to do next is I'm going to take the sloped. And we're going to do the base. Oh wait, no, hold up. We need to go one more out, I think. Let me try to refigure this out, because I need to... Oh! Duh. Just do that. Because the reason why I'm leaving the middle hollow is because I'm going to stick batteries in the middle. This way, first bit of battery storage, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 is my optimal height. And let's cover the outside. And we'll boop.
No energy.
And then the same to all 4 sides. Because yeah, we're going to make everything automated completely so that everything will be connected by a conveyor network that will allow us to do everything we need from the control room, or I'll have individual control stations in every building, so like everything will be pretty much, I'll try to make covered. So then just like that, then take the side, and then all the way up.
Fuel critical.
To kind of clean it off. Cause yeah, I want to also experiment with like cause with the the sun chasing solar panel array, I can adapt that to the space stations. Cause I'm gonna have to make like a giant sun or solar panel array to kind of be like supplementary power in case, you know, the uranium runs out. So basically what I'm doing right now is we get that, okay. And I'm going to do this. Place that up top, which will then allow me to do that. So instead of only having like because before the way my power towers worked was that I was only able to do. Wait, why were you able to go closer? Yeah. Oh. I see my mistake. There we go. So, I've now done with my power output. And I can put down, if I, actually what, so I can, because 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, because this place is no need to worry about anything blocking it, because I'm no longer going to be building out this way unless I build that when I build that array, that solar panel array. So that should be able to charge this out quickly. And now let's do the same to the other two. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 10 and up is a good, well, at least a minimum of 10 to get a good, shit, I lost count. To get the optimal, wind for your turbines at all times. Well, hello, welcome to the stream. Let me just load up my chat real quick here. Well, because solar panels only work in daytime, and they can only they get max you get max efficiency from it being direct sunlight, while windmills, as long as they're at a certain height, they will give you as much power all the time. If you need more power, just build more windmills. So wait, 1, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
No energy.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, no worries. I am very new to this game, and I'm learning stuff all the hard way too. So this is, I've upgraded my, well, I've come to upgrade my my turbine towers. But I'm actually, there is a way to automatically have your solar panel array chase the sun with a router system, which I'm going to eventually build, because I need to have an idea of how to build a bunch of things, because I'm going to be living off of space stations. I'm going to be building my own space stations for every planet, every... I want to have one in orbit, and then have one on the planet, have a little base.
Fuel critical.
And I was thinking, if I build the space station a certain way, I can have like an inner and an outer piece to it, that when I get to a certain position over the planet or moon, I can disconnect and then just drop the secondary station onto the planet wherever, so I can do things around there, so I have a fully equipped base right off the bat. Because Ark, yeah, because Ark, I like mobile bases. Cause like I have my first actual space vessel that's capable of barely getting to the surface without crashing. It was a butt-clenching experience. Oh, shit. I did the wrong button again. There we go. This way, because, you know, I've always had to think, like, where am I going to put, like, the batteries and stuff like that? Where am I going to hide them? And they're like, well, why don't I just make them part of the tower? The wind turbine tower. Because eventually, yeah, we'll have uranium. Like, I want to have a whole idea of how a full base works. Because I'm the same way in Ark. I made sure, like, how to make my belt self-sufficient. Yeah, right? So it's like, I'm slowly learning how to play this game. And like, I just saw a couple videos on how to make a ship printer. I just finally got a good design for like a basic utility ship. So I have a decent miner now, a decent welding ship, a decent grinding ship that I actually used to create actually I'll show you after I'm done doing this. Oh, let's do it now for both. Actually, I'll go right now. It's just some chicken I wanted to show you. Because, yeah, you get to build some pretty big stuff in this game. That I came to find out. This massive building or structure is secondary function or main function is an ice, basically a ship refuel station, because all my ships are going to be electric or hydrogen hybrids, so they'll use both. And so I have the mining that will go dig into the lake. Everything will go up the center spire. Then we'll come to either the storage and refining in this building here, where small ships can come and refuel. Then here is the larger ship refuel. And then here's where I'm going to have my what I call the umbilical, where I will start to build my space stations, because they'll be movable. They'll position themselves. So I'll have jump drives on some of them. Because eventually I'm going to build one massive space station with all the amenities I'm going to ever need. I'm going to have a hangar bay or a shipyard for big ships, medium ships, small ships. I plan on having drones as my defenses for when for pirates and all that. I plan on having because basically I'm planning to build a city ship like the city ship Atlantis from Stargate. I've always dreamed of building that in one of my survival games that's movable. And the only thing this is short on for console is shields. Like actual shields, like the save zones. But because yeah, it's gonna be my giant station will be movable.
Critical.
So in order for me to kind of figure out that, like the power required, I'm gonna build it on Earth. That way, I will be good for most environments. Just not Patram or any of the higher ones, because yeah, I started out on Patram, and yeah, having the gravity be just a tiny bit more heavier makes a crazy difference. So we're gonna fill in these. Can I do anything for here? Oh, yes, I can. Yes, I can. Get rid of that unfinished top without bothering any of the turbines. It looks like it doesn't look too bad, but that's why I have 3 towers to kind of compensate just in case. I'm gonna have this full base. Oh yeah. Okay, let's go finish over here. But I kind of look more into like building the array, the solar panel array, before I attempt to build it. Oop. So as long as these stay roughly clear, they should work optimally, but I'm going to actually put down a control seat, and I'm going to see if they're compromised at all. I don't think so. But I need to do all of them just to make sure there's a fair assessment. Now the one. Top here done. Because I figured I'd make the power first, because I got, in order to make sure everything else works properly, yeah, power is definitely needed. Then we'll figure out where we're gonna build, I just had it in my brain.
No energy.
Yeah, it doesn't look like they're getting impeded on. Wait, was that? Oh no, that's just the way something on my screen. Wind turbine. Nope, they're optimal. Awesome! Maximum power they're producing.
Fuel
Excellent.
critical.
How quickly do they fill their batteries up? How much will one battery recharge? How long? 9 hours to fully recharge all those batteries. That's insane. That's more than what I have at my starter base. That's what it will take to recharge all my ships. That's crazy. And there's 15 batteries within each tower. Oh. One of these things is missing a turbine. Boink. There we go. Okay, so we have our main power. Now let's figure out how else are we going to build this? Should we... The shipyard, I kind of want to hold off on it a little bit, because I need to see people's designs for them. I could... Well, actually, let's build where the control tower will be. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Set the same way up we set the power up. Cause yeah, I don't want anything to look too squarish. I'm trying to take the brick look away from everything. Cause it went kind. Cause yeah, this same thing you can actually do the same when you're looking for like landing pads and stuff like that for your ships, which I think we might actually do for the landing area. I'm thinking. We'll see. Because that basically like That area there gives me an idea. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because this is where I'm gonna have all the stuff where I spawn in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shit. Four. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, so 1, 2. Dang it. I'm trying to get the size right. Well, let's not do it too far. How about that? Let's not do it too far. Right here ought to work. Well, what am I gonna have this? Should I have? What will I have this this be, or this tower? Will it have? Okay, it's gonna have a cryopod, a medical bay, a should I put the survival kit in here? Maybe not, we'll see. Alright, let's go. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3. Oh, hold on. 1, 2.
Fuel critical.
I'm gonna mark that for now. Then let's switch to the corners. So I'm not sure if I want to bring Uncle Eddie down quite yet. It's still too sketchy at the moment about it. And 1, 2. 1, 2. Oop. One, two. Like. This way there will be another square. One, two. Yep, this is the one, okay. Okay, we got that there. Because, yeah, I kind of want this to look nice, or I'm going to paint everything after. But I just want to get used to how building works in this wonderful game. Because in Ark, I'm a very good builder in Ark. When it comes to PvE. PvP, I'm working on it. on how to be working with dinosaur, yeah, as well as dinosaur, as well as the automated defenses, making war machines and whatnot out of brontos and paracarythiums. Okay, we got that. Now there's no such thing as elevators in this game, just a jetpack, huh? I didn't think so. Oh, we can get contracts and stuff. Hey, we're gonna put stuff where we get contracts ourselves here. It's because that we can't. For some reason, we can't go to that station. It won't let us use anything. Yeah, not that I can. ATM, vending machine, dispenser. Oh. Neon signs. Oh, that's good. Jeffrey's tubes. I'm gonna make certain rooms accessed only by Jeffrey's tubes in my big ships. Okay, but that doesn't really help me out where I want it. Okay, so that's where the control tower will be. Alright, so that for now I have to choose where choose where my hangar is gonna be. Let's see where show that there's a walkway there. So trying to figure, actually it reminds me how, let's go check out where my, because I may fly those ships over to either the mining station or my refuel station, or quickly put connectors and no, I better build a nice parking area. Won't be no kind of hangar, not yet. I gotta watch how people done it and get the same. Because once I get this, the mechanism of how it works, I'm golden. Like on Ark, I've been able to turn a Dimorphodon tower build that I found on YouTube. I've shrunk it down, simplified it, made it, improved it, and then made a army dispenser out of the same idea. Which technically, in theory, would work in PvP for low number tribes. Okay, so here's my base. My first base. So how are you? Because this is like my new upgraded design on my big heavy utility vehicles. So I'm just trying to get a full battery to see what its full potential will be. It's fully charged. Okay. That's another third. Now it's finally charged fully. Well, how about you? Yeah, everything's good. Everything's fully charged.
Fuel critical.
So I got days worth of power stored. So that's pretty functional. So, yep, a basic mine design. So if you're ever just starting this is a good kind of starter base setup. You got your, basically you don't need all this extra stuff. This is all your option. But there's, the power tower, my first power tower. So you see how limited I am for it? How I basically tripled what I was able to produce. Then you have like the survival kit, we're connected to a storage, which is connected to a, or no, the survival, well, from on one side, which one side is connected to a assembler, one side is connected to a refiner, a basic refiner, and so there's a basic assembler, basic refiner, the two you start off with, and then I have a coming from the top of that storage container is a piston fully extended, which is my mining arm, which with conveyors connects to another piston, which then connects to a router that I then connected my drill bit to, which is all of those. So now you can slowly push it down and you can get tons of resources without having to do anything. So you basically will just need a 2 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, a 2 by 9 platform, and you're good to go. You can do whatever you need. Also a good kind of design when you find like those ores you kind of need, like cobalt and gold and all that. With the stuff I have marked all over the place, which I'll be building mines to eventually. And then to make stuff easier when I harvest the snow and the ice, this guy connects directly to my H2O2 generator, which refines them instantly, basically. Okay, so let's get back there. Okay, so now the antenna and the ore detector, those are going to be my next things to make. Which, not gonna lie, I kind of want to make on the control tower. Those I think would be a good, just like have the antenna on top, the ore detector like right underneath it, or probably the same thing depending on how I build it, and then have it in like a nice encasing almost. Kind of like how I have Uncle Eddie, how it's in like how the antenna sits. So we'll just do that. Alright, so we're gonna get that. So this space is gonna get huge. Even from now. Okay, so we can't build any more this way. No more. Unless I go the other way and start building the array, which we'll do eventually. That way I have multiple sources of power. That way I can charge ships here. Because I'm actually thinking, I might make a pipeline all the way to here and have a sideways drill set up and just mine out this entire thing. So that kind of supplements my base here with hydrogen, with the hydrogen. So I can kind of use this as like secondary refuel station and keep my big ships fueled up until while I'm actually building over there. Okay, well then. That's actually a really good idea. Okay, so where else to start? Where else? Well, I should probably, maybe I should, well,
Critical.
might as well put my ship chargers here, or let's go her. Let's see. I gotta figure out what else should I start to build. So I have power is getting taken care of beautifully. So I'm gonna basically oh, I forgot it's a couple sides. This will be used as default. This will be default for my wind towers from now on. So start point will be where I started in terms of building on this game, and then this base will be a better what I've learned and what I'm still continuing to learn. So I can also blah 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 get an idea of how big my city ship is gonna be. Cause yeah, I'm gonna try to make it fit crew comfortably. I don't know, like 10, at least 10 people. So so it's at headquarters. That's how big I'm thinking. Okay, so then let's go. So I can put the uranium reactor anywhere. I can put the solar panels. I'll put. Actually, I better put them. Now I think about it. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 14. It'll go once it goes away. I'll really put it down. $15, $16, $17, so I give myself a little bit of leeway. So I have to, from now on, I have to build out from there for the solar panel array. Okay. You see, ship parking should go. Well, see, I can make some really cool, like, actual elevated landing pads and stuff like that. I'm not just limited to the ground. I gotta keep that in mind. I can lift this up 2 or 3 stories if I need to. Put stuff up top. Put like landing pads up on top if I have to, which I think I will. So I think these outer wings here would be perfect. So I can have a bunch of industrial stuff underneath. bunch of landing pads and well, no, this is experimental base, so I'm not gonna go that crazy yet. I just need to get how big I can make my scrapping building. So my basically my giant grinder, basically. My chip printer, which I'm not sure even if I'm gonna make. Actually, if I'm gonna make hangers. Oops. I'll need to make them like. You know what? I am. I'm gonna make giant ship. I'm gonna rethink of how I'm gonna build my shipyard.
Fuel critical.
Because I want to make. I gotta think about. Actually, I'm kind of thinking of making that. This is where I'm gonna blast off from. So if I have a little, actually, this base is gonna get so much bigger, so much bigger. Okay, well, should I turn those into just turn these into like really big hangar bays to have all my my printers? I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to think here. I'm trying to think of what. Because if I wanted to, I could actually build my landing pads out this way for certain ships. Huh. Trying to think. Well, actually, I gotta build like the storage building and then build out the main conveyor grid. So I get that figured out and laid out, then I have an idea of where to build certain buildings. Okay, I need to get an idea for storage. So industrial cargo is what we're gonna want, huh? So if I wanted to there would be a lot of silos. Huh. Like should I make storage like a storage silo? Well, how big are they? How big of a spot do they take up? So a 3 by 3. That's how big. That's how much one takes up. So I can't go anywhere this way, so it has to be backwards and to this side. I can go this side now because I'm far away. And I'm not going to be building any more towers. I think we'll be okay for windmills. Okay, over here. This is where the shipyard will be. No, I have to, because I want to see if I can make it so that I can build large ships and reprint them. Because I want it to be my first automated shipyard as well. That's what I'm trying to experiment here. Actually, I should probably make a little crafting where I might have a build area. Well, actually, let's build these as the landing pads. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm gonna have 3 landing bays over here. So one will be for the miner, the grinder, and the welder. And I'm gonna have them kind of everything separated. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Two, three, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, perfect. And then there's going to be little walkways in between. And then later I'm going to come back and upgrade them and add them to the... so that they're going to be added to our cargo, or our conveyor system. That will then allow me to then just not have to worry about loading or unloading anything. I might have to do something different for the welder to put stuff in, or to have like certain materials go in. Might have to program a sorter maybe. Alright, and there's another landing pad. Oh, hey, why am I going so far? And we'll plant our... Boop! Here comes the sun, na 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 na! 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. So these are just the basics. And then gradually we'll update everything, add to them, perfect them. Dynamic noise. And once these are done, we'll move on to another set. Where I'll have my actually, why don't we just do a big parking lot here? Nah, not a big parking lot. I want to be able to go to move around my base.
Critical.
Just like that. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, and that would be 5. So here's our utility landing bay. So I'll probably end up putting, yeah, I can put the refiner and the O2 refiner for here, or I can actually put the refine everything there and just pipe everything into the storage, which will then refuel whatever ship needs to be refueled. Because everything can be automated. I got to remember that. So yeah, I guess I can park my other ships here, my little scout ship, and maybe a few others eventually. Alright, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2. One, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yep, okay. We're going to do the same kind of design here. For multiple. I'll go all the way across. I can go. Hold on. Yeah. there, that was even. Trying not to confuse myself with the lines. Okay, so we got that. I might leave this and have like be like a little park or something. So I don't know how to get rid of those trees. Okay, so let's do 3 out. 1, 2, 3. Like these ones won't have to, I'm not gonna worry about cargo with them. Because there's gonna be like basically my scout ships, backup ships, things of that nature.
Fuel critical.
I have to make sure they're able to land. Okay, well no, if that one's all the way over there, then let's do it for this one. Then I'm gonna need to build a... How should I build this? Well, let's go to the connector first. Now should I build the connector? Sideways and all... Actually, I should probably do it all sides. Because then actually I only need one. Well, no. Well, 4 sides, you actually at least have 4. 4 to 5. No, it wouldn't work out that way, no. Just the 4. Actually, be a perfect place to hide another battery. So I want to make it a universal lander. Just like that. I just do this, and just like on my refuel station, they can park safely and not have to worry about getting tossed on the ground. And I'll just add guiding lights and whatnot to help them park. Then that leaves this space open because that only works when it's slightly by itself. Actually, that I can put over there. So this It'll be used for something else. So I'll keep this. It might be useful. Okay, well then we'll put batteries down. Oh wait, no, I can't. Oh wait, hold on. I can't do it with the battery. It has to be conveyor belt over here. Okay, there we go. Like, I have a feeling I'll be using a lot of this as a beginning starting point for quite some time. Because so far it's become very useful. It's a landing pad, for a power tower, I'm probably gonna use it for one of my ship printers probably. Because I've gotten some really good ideas for the ship printer designs. Okay, and then I gotta put up like that. Actually, no, it only has to be for one. It only has to be for one, actually. And that center one, it has to only be for. Oops, so that's for now. Bring these ones back. And I might be able to do, yeah, be able to do the battery. There we go, problem solved. Problem solved. So a couple extra batteries to store power. Oh, connectors first. Just like that. And do the same to this one. So now I can start all three of my utilities in one. I can keep a bunch of extra ships close at hand in one little area. Because yeah, eventually I'm going to start experimenting with the drones and seeing how small I can make them. So I can start making defenses, just like that. You know, weather. Bugger off. Just like this, all the way around. So that they're protected from getting hit and trying to dock, because I'm not the greatest at docking, so that I would probably most likely lead to blow-ups. And yeah, eventually I'll come back later, and I'm gonna start color coding stuff so I know from far away where I'm going. What do you mean, no? Is that why? Why not? Why aren't you working? Do you need to be the other way? Yeah, it does. I don't understand why. But whatever. Boom, just like that. Yeah! That looks decent. So let's get this one done. So I know when I bring my my ships over. And I'll leave one of my scout ships over there. So I can still use that start point state base over there. That mine is just beginning, so I can use it for extra resources. Then we'll build a nice contraption for our mini ice refinery for this base. It'll be glorious. But I'm brainstorming
Fuel critical.
on how to make a 2-piece station. One with like a orbital refuel station up above, and then the actual ground base itself with like all the ships I'll need, a rover eventually. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, so let's go start bringing them over. And then I'll color code them. Because, oh, I know, I should probably start figuring out next is where I'm going to build my own mine at that base as well to get my own resources. I can actually probably put that part of the pipeline. And have the mine kind of like connected straight from the pipeline. Ooh. Because now that gives me ideas, because there's actually quite a few resources that aren't too far away that I might actually be able to connect my entire base up to through a pipeline without having to do too much terraforming. Okay, first let's do the basic miner. So yeah, it flies decently, even when full. It can take up double the about another same amount of weight that it weighs now. It can take back and forth. And yeah, like I can actually, it's crazy how big they are, because I can see the difference already between the refuel station and my new compound is insane. Just of how tall it is. And of how insanely big my station will be. Like, I'll probably have to start, I'll do the skeleton on this, like from my giant base on the planet. Basically just have the engines and the ability to maneuver it. And oh my. But yeah, check out my build video on this. where I actually build this. Okay, now let's see. It's the middle one, so this should be plenty big, and I just have to do the extend it so that I have a full walk way around everything. Gently out, down, gently. Or not. Although I could do a piston. And I could bring it now, maybe not. No, not that sophisticated. Oop. So unfortunately... I'll have to remove those. Really? They were such a good idea.
Fuel critical.
I want to know why. Why wouldn't it work? Oh. By the looks of it, it works perfectly fine. I just didn't go down low enough. Yeah, it's not too bad. Actually, not too bad. Yeah. Okay. I got the distance pretty spot on. So let's fly back, get the other two ships, get my welder and my grinder, and my little scout. My armored scout, not my starter scout, my starter ship. Which you can actually build by use most of the parts from your respawn pod. I should build my own drop pod that's able to go into space and take off and come back. Because if I have that way, I can actually experiment a bit more with going to space. Because I was even thinking of making like a little ship assist it's kind of like how my space station design will be, my 2-tier. But oh boy. Alright, let's go. Let's head over there. I gotta do some adjustments on this design, but for the most part, yeah, they're pretty much good to go. They're all basically the same. I made it so that basically all you have to do is change the tools at the front. And then we'll do the same thing. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to need I'm going to have a few other utility machines. Like, I'm going to find a way to make a crane for dropping stuff in our giant grinder we'll have eventually. Come on in. Because then I kind of know how far back I need to extend this platform to kind of fit everything comfortably. Then finish off with the lights. A little bit more. Oh no! Alright, let's back up slowly. Basically be landed. Shit. See, that kind of collision. Perfect. I knew there was nothing wrong with it. I knew it. I knew it. Okay, let's go back to the other two. And then I'll make more fuel efficient weapon. What? Is that Cobalt? Is that Service Cobalt? It's Cobalt! Okay, so Surface Cobalt. Because I think Service Cobalt, there's only a small amount of it. Darn, I could have built my base right over here and start to... well, whatever. 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 Okay. This way, on our survival series, we'll actually have more stuff to do, and we can figure stuff out, live a little easier. Because then, yeah, once we have a spot to start the contracts ourselves from our own base, much more convenient. ATM for the store of money, much more convenient at our own base. Here we go. Alright, we have one more. Two more. This will give me an idea of what. Now I'm kind of wish I took the miner after. After finding that thing. Oh well. I have no way to refine it well enough anyways, so it doesn't really matter. So what I'm going to do for the refiner, I'm going to have one basic refiner, one normal refiner, and then one industrial refiner. That way they can process the maximum amount of stone and whatever resources I find, no matter what. There's a gold mine that I can actually hook up, that's not too far away. My ice mine to fuel that. Ooh, that's close. Maybe close indeed, because for some reason I don't have thrusters on this one side for some reason. Again, stuff I probably was in the middle of repairing it and I forgot about it. Alright, and then one more for one of the other ones. That way, if that actually will probably be how I'm going to design a lot of my ports on my vessels and a lot on my stations now. So again, I perfected another piece of my greater vision. And it'd be even better if I was actually able to put those on a piston to extend it out a bit, but I'm not going to. No, 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 I'm not. Because I've tried it and they're very wobbly, so it won't really now. And then it just damages stuff and breaks off eventually. Just not a whole good thing. Oh, me as well. I'll be living in it. Be living my space dream. Because this, being on console, it scratches my Empyrean. Because I've always wanted to play Empyrean. And this game beautifully does that with a little mix of a scrap mechanic kind of thing. So I am going to have so much fun with this. I'll leave that there. And then here's my actual scout. Oh, the battery's off. I forgot. Woo! And this is a little updated version of my little starter. I forgot I have small batteries too I need to turn on. Much better. Now this would be like a little version if you wanted to make it into like it's have like and storage stuff to make the drill, the welder, and all that. Might work, should work all the same with this vessel, as like a short-term kind of thing. Ooh, yeah. So I should probably check out or do next the antenna and the orb detector. And then have, then the mine will start doing next. So I think where I was gonna like just have it open, I think I might use it as a tower. Okay, let's. Just have you land yourself. Easy does it. Oh, passed it. Perfect.
Critical.
Excellent. So all are here. This will be connected to the main. This will be where the conveyor belt will go. Get connected to the rest of the base. Huh. So this is coming along nicely. So we gotta do storage, refining area first. So let's go. refiner and storage. Because if I'm going to connect the mines by pipelines, because I actually have a cobalt all the way over here that I'm not sure if I'm actually going to. How far away is that? Because the center of the mine's there. Three kilometers? Oh no. Almost 1.5 kilometers. Well, it is off. Well, no, hold on, maybe not. I'll build it out that way. Because I have, what, gold there. The surface cobalt. And as far as I know, that's the only... What's over here? Nothing? Well, it'd be a good spot to have a base. I have several key stuff I need. Gold I definitely will need. Okay, I'm gonna have to build that ice mine for this base. Get that as the main pipeline to connect that, and I'll do the cobalt pipeline, and then same to the gold. Silicone. Well, I am doing the cobalt, although it may be a little bit different. Well, not maybe not, because I can connect it right straight to the cobalt. No, because I'm only doing this because it's all flat, so it's less work I have to do. So that's something to keep in mind for when we do that part. Yeah, good docking bays. I can put those in my hangars for the drones maybe. I'll make them like little decent sized fighters. But what else? What else? What else? What else can we start off with this place? Because now I kind of want to build one of those again as like a launch pad, and then go down a little farther, then have the extendable shipyard. Because that's going to be pretty big to do big size ships, like the Uncle Eddie. What else? What else? What else? And just hop in, do whatever business I need to do, come back, drop off,
critical.
deposit everything. Like, I still have space for two more utility ships. Depends what I end up coming up with. What else to do? What else can I think of that? Huh?
Like your window open?
Yeah. Jesus. Scared the shit out of me. Okay, so I got that ship. I got all that. I have... Ooh. What else? What else can I build here? That won't interfere too much. Well, actually, I should probably build that ice mining setup over here, where the drill will extend from here. We'll be going down first, and then when I get to a certain extension, I will change the drill up to be a little bit wider, and then probably extend it out to probably here. That's as far as I'll probably go for it. So that's probably all I'm going to need for my base like that. Okay, so since I'm a kind of, I guess will be a little bit tricky. Cause now I gotta make a mine. I gotta make the. Oh damn it! Right here, will be good. I just gotta get to, the beginning idea. Because I actually don't have to make this big if I use the industrial one. Just like that right there. Just like that. And the industrial will sit this nicely like that. Which then will allow me to build around it. A square. Like so. Oh, one more. That's why it looked funny. Like so.
Fuel critical.
Actually, it's probably time for a smoke break here. Okay, well, this won't ruin anything. So if I do this real quick. Okay, just like this. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go for I'll be like be gone for like 30 seconds. Maybe a minute. Just we're now gonna build the beginning of my pipeline. Now I'm literally gonna have a whole bunch of resources to connect to, and then we'll get our drill going. So I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I just noticed that I broke something. Okay, so we got that. So let's build the mine. So let's build it out a little bit.
Fuel critical.
I know it's a piston. Just like that. Like I started a little farther away, but that's okay. Now, the next thing, should we go ahead and like I'm gonna have to actually make it so that it can power itself as well. Until the pipeline is made. Well, no, once the pipeline is made. Oh, now that it's actually not up from the top. Now, should I just have it so it transports ice? Or should I have it so that it refines it? Yeah, we'll have everything refined at the base. Okay, so there's that. Then I think I'm gonna have to put them. No, I need a way to put it down, don't I? Yeah, so let's do this a different way. To have you that way, and then we'll make our arm. Because I want to go down a bit, and then it also, if I can, get to go out that way. Okay, I'm gonna have a control center here so I can start labeling some stuff. Ooh, I need power first. Okay, let's leave it kind of open so I can. I'll just delete that for now then. And I'll go there. Then go. Conveyor like that. And then piston down. Okay, so we got the basic of our drill. We have to finish building the rest of the building here, so we put get the power going. Build it nice and solid around it. There we go, and that's probably how I'm gonna have the rest of the sides be. Now, I wonder if I should put batteries inside these as well. Maybe. Probably would be a good idea. Because I'm going from the top for the pipeline, so Well, hold on. If I do here, actually, no, this actually isn't so bad. So no, maybe not that side. Just the two sides. Just the two batteries will be fine. More than plenty. They'll supplement off of the other base. Boom, boom, boom. Just like that, so it's the same. Except for where the pipeline will be. In which case... this is how the pipeline will start, because it'll be covered, so the conveyor belt won't be exposed, so I can actually paint it and make it look like an actual tube. Yeah. Oh, already on it. Just like that. Alright, that's not bad, so it fits nicely. This is basically your your mine setup would be. Okay, now since I have a little bit of power, let's get those stuff labeled. So we'll say like, so this will be ice mine. First piston. Okay, so that one will be mine arm.
Fuel
Okay.
critical. Fuel critical.
So this will be mining arm. B. Or mine, or ice mine arm. B. Right, reverse. Okay, that's the drill arm. Ice mining arm. A. Gotta keep track of everything.
Fuel critical.
Alright, now time for the drill part, now that it's extended. Now for this one, let's go. Like, how big does the area actually get? Like, two. One on each side? Yeah, one on each side. This is strictly for that.
Fuel critical.
Alright, so I gotta go ice mine drill. Ice mine drill. Different mine setup, so B. Ice mine drill. B. Turn this one into A. Ice mine drill to C. Ice mining drill F. Drill G. Ice mining drill H. And that's the last one. Okay.
Fuel critical.
So we have this, and now it's time for the lovely pipeline, which I'm going to do on my own. Yeah, that should work. And then it just extends, lowers, extends. Yeah, it will be good. And then I'll probably do my mines the same way. So now that we have that set up, I need to figure out where I'm going to put my refining. Well, actually, no, I should probably figure out where. Yeah, for where my mining is, and then figure out the conveyor grid. The main conveyor grid. And then I can kind of expand and go from there. Oh boy. Let's see, what else can we kind of throw around? Actually, I could fit the pipeline straight into here. Same with the other one. Because if I carefully without deleting that shit. Shit. Not what I wanted to do. Oh, damn it. Wrong button. Not what I wanted to do. Okay, so that's where the main one will be. If I can see it's missing. From that, I will change it up. So let's actually complete this. Oop. Well, we're gonna work the way I think it's gonna work. But I can actually put them right close to here. Some of these, because these will be covered in with metal plating, so I won't have to worry about. Actually, I should probably make most of these conveyors. The other belts, actually, shouldn't I? The actual tubes. Well, this is only just so that I can get the outline for these. For where I'm gonna have to, the pipeline will be. And this will slowly allow me to build my compound even more. So next time I will have a lot more built onto it. The next build video might be just specific buildings I'm gonna kind of do tutorials for, and we'll roughly design one. I should probably ask, how does the metal plating... Oh, wrong way. How does this go over it? Does this totally go over them? Oh yeah, it does, okay, okay. Cool, regardless, but I probably will do the tubes. Well, the bigger tubes at least. Okay, well then let's start by kind of figuring that out. we're having these, except for the ends there. I'm gonna occasionally make them those ones just in case I need to change direction or whatnot. Really? No! Oh. There we go. Oh, I guess it's already bigger. Oh, no, there we go. Well, it's only going to be ore. Ore for some, and then parts for others. Those actually, that way, I might actually go and have it so that when I do go refill for parts, I'll just go to that building. So since it's just going to be for ore and nothing else coming from these directions. Just like that. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll just do the armor plating. What do you mean unable? Really? Okay, well I guess I'm using these then. As much as I don't want to. Bullshit. No. Well, hold on, the armored ones. Are the ones I should probably go for then. Yeah, let's go for the armored ones. These reinforced ones. Because they already make the pipeline. They already make the armored covering for it, so...
Fuel critical.
Hell yeah. Put... Oh, damn it. Oh, god damn it. No fucking way, seriously? So that means one's not connected anymore. Yep, that was not connected. There we go. Put that back on. Alright, now let's try to fix this properly. And this is where the connector begins, the conveyor begins. Oops. Okay, it's all this kind of stuff, okay. Can still get filled in. That should... put the reinforced tube down. And then this one. Go over to the sides. Yeah, this will be way easier for my pipeline. Let's have that out. We'll check this out this way. This way we can have our pipeline. And I'm going to actually start the pipeline back at the... I'm going to do a little bit more. I'm going to make it so that we can walk over it and it's not an actual in the way or anything. Not a burden. Okay, let's go try over here now, so I can kind of figure out where everything will eventually line up. Nope, it's too far. Alright. Come on now.
Fuel critical.
Keep it nice and low, nice and tight to the ground. I'll let the game pick the sides that show. Gives a little bit more realism. Lord almighty. Now I kind of want to get this done. I'm motivated. Yeah, because I'm quite a ways to lining up. And I'm almost above this hill. Gosh darn this pipeline. Sweet baby Jesus, look at that. Okay, let's do here. Oh, because these are going to be the first ones. Actually, let's try and keep it tight to the ground. So let's delete all of this. And go back to when it starts to go a little too high. Keep it snug to the ground. Oh, these aren't even the ones I want. sweet Jesus. Wrong ones. It's gotta be the reinforced ones. Oh shit. I've gone past it. Okay, might be able to get disconnected pretty soon here. Go. Oh yeah, it's right there. Okay. So my first major pipeline. That. Oh, perfect. Okay, let's see where they kind of meet. Uh-oh. And it's gonna be off. It is gonna be off a bit. Frick. Okay, well I'm gonna use the mine we have from the mine. And let's go ahead and use that. I put the wrong pipe after that. Okay, well then... I'll hold off. But yeah, I'm not going to bore you guys with this, so join me next time, guys, as we will continue to build on our compound there and see what we can come up with. I'm going to try and get this actually see if this is more conveyor, actually conveyor junction. Boom, that's it, it's like this. Alright, cool. So yeah, till next time, guys. Peace!